In this video, we're going to be doing the second drawing from the multi-view drawing assignment. I'm going to start by creating sketch, and I'm going to start with the top plane this time. And I'm going to draw the bottom section, and then I'll do the top part with the hole. All right, so for this one, I'm going to just start by drawing some lines and start with the depth, which looks like it's about 1 1/8. And then we'll get the width. Looks like the width is 2 1/4. And then instead of typing in a dimension, I'm just going to hover over this point and bring it back. You can see that lines up with the other side. And then we'll put the notches in. It looks like this is 3/4. And then, I'm sorry, that's not 3/4. That is a 1/2 inch. There, that looks better. And then we go up 1/4 inch. Come across. Down. And I'm going to use the hover here. And I'm going to show you something different. I'm going to use the equals constraint. So I'm going to make this equal this. They'll be the same size. All right, so now I'm going to finish the sketch. Extrude this up. And it looks like it goes up a 1/2 inch. And we'll create a new component and hit OK. The next thing that I'm going to do is create the top part with a hole in it. To do that, I'm going to turn it around so I can see it from the backside. I'm going to create a sketch on this plane so that I can extrude it forward from here. So I want to work with this line right here. So everything's kind of based off of this line. And I think I'm going to start by creating the hole first. So I'm going to create a circle. You'll notice when I hover over this line, I get a snap that snaps onto the midpoint of the object. So I'm going to hover my mouse up from there. And it looks like this circle is, we'll say 7/8 in diameter. And then I need to dimension where it is in relationship to this line. I'm going to click on the middle of the circle so I can get the distance from the line to the middle of the circle. So measure this the best you can. I would say it looks like it's about 5/8. And then from here, I'll do another circle around the outside. And the outside of that part looks like it's about 1 3/4. All right, and then from here we can draw some lines that go down. So I'm going to hover over the center, drag over to the edge, and go down. Same thing on the other side, over and down. And then we can trim this up so we can make sure that we're extruding what we want to extrude. You can see it's highlighted in blue, so that's good. It's a closed-in shape because it included that bottom line. So I'm going to hit Finish Sketch and then Extrude. And you can see it's pointing in the wrong direction, so I'm going to bring it back this way. You'll notice that's a negative number, which is fine. That just makes sure it goes in the right direction, and negative 0.5, that's it. And then I want to make sure that it says join here so that it's joining the material to the original component that I created. All right, so there we have our part. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And then I'm going to create a drawing from design. And I'll make this on A-size paper. And I'm going to hit OK. All right, so here we have our front view. And then we can project to our top view and our side view. All right, and these can be moved around if you need to make room for your dimensions. Then go ahead and put dimensions. We want to get the overall width. And I think the overall width I'm going to put on this view, because I'm going to leave room for dimensioning the notch on this view. There are lots of ways you could dimension this to make it right. I'm going to go like this. Now, if I go all the way across, that would add up to the bottom one, so I'm not going to bother doing that. We get the distance from the center of the circle to the bottom of the part. Get the height of this feature, the width of this feature. We'll go around the part and make sure we get everything we need to dimension. And then for the hole, I'm going to add a center mark. And that helps me to attach that dimension to that center mark. So I have the overall width, I have the overall depth. I don't have the overall height. I like to get the overall height in there as well. And then we need some diameters. And that looks pretty good. All right, once you're done with that, save. And share link. And put that into Canvas.